In the last video, I talked about going to Hatteras pulling the Catamaran and the QRT in tandem. Well, we did. We covered 500 miles in one day. I was amazingly surprised to discover that pulling a tandem didn't affect the gas mileage too noticeably, nor did it add any undue strain on the truck and its towing abilities. It was a smooth trip with only a few pee breaks, and of course coffee, which adds to more pee breaks. We made it to Rodanthe Water Sports at record time. Little did I know there are troubles concerning the Catamaran that have nothing to do with towing it, but everything to do with parking it. Looks a little rough out there today. Day 26, Thursday. Headed to Rodanthe for a sailing weekend. We stay at a campground called Rodanthe Water Sports. To say that we love staying there is an understatement. The staff is comprised of a family that owns a campground, and they're amazingly helpful and kind. Plus, they put up with the, quote, West Virginia gypsies. Rolling with our sailboats and all of our gear. Kind of take the place over. Well, we made it. Got in last night about 9:30. Beautiful morning. Well, every morning down here is beautiful. Rodanthe Water Sports is limited in parking, so we've got to find a place to park the trailer. So over the years, we've used a kind of a local boat launch. It's about a half a mile away. And this is where the video takes a more sour note. Little did I know that they had started enforcing parking regulations at this boat launch facility. They being North Carolina Fish and Wildlife. I guess with new amenities come new rules. More importantly, what they forgot was proper signage. So we lost our boat. When we pulled out of the Rodanthe campground to go check on the boat, it just so happened I noticed a rollback, a tow truck, that passed us southbound with our catamaran strapped to its back. We made a quick U-turn and gave chase, stopping the tow truck driver a few miles further south. After speaking with him briefly and calling 911, we discovered that one of North Carolina's Fish and Wildlife officers had confiscated the catamaran. Well, and I also got a ticket.
Or you can go online. You pay it online.
How much is it total?
$233.
And then $350 for this.
This guy's making some money.
I want to talk to him in the morning. And I'm going to file a complaint with Fish and Wildlife and maybe at least get the signs marked properly. You need to put one there that says no overnight parking. Okay?
Okay. You got the right. I just know you can't.
I don't have any rights right now, buddy. I'm telling you. No, this is indication of that.
Yep. You just know what your was. You can't leave your truck and trailer there.
Okay.
All right. It's not a storage area.
We're done. Thanks.
We'll call you.
Guys, I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the hassle. So after some discussion with Dare County Sheriff's deputies and the tow truck driver, we had to run back to the campground and change vehicles. We needed the truck to tow the catamaran. Also needed the proper straps and bindings to haul the mast properly. If you notice in the video with it on the rollback, the mast was bouncing up and down on a trampoline as it was improperly secured and could have come loose and killed somebody. We returned back to the impound yard. By then it was well after dark. And to say the tow truck driver was easy to get along with and cooperative, well, that would be a lie. I won't bother you with the details of the drama, but I will tell you we paid $350 for the towing bill and then $233 for the citation. After we had secured everything on the catamaran, we headed back to where? Where would we park the catamaran? We couldn't take it to the campground. There's not enough space. Nor could we take it back to the boat launch facility. I'm sure the conservation officer would love to see it there again. He would only have it towed, and of course all the financial encumbrances would be applied. So what were we to do? Well, the Dare County Sheriff's Department felt sorry for us, and to say that they were kind to us is a mild understatement. They gave us a spot on county property right beside the state-owned launch facility in question, And not only did they let us park the catamaran there for the remainder of our stay, they kept an eye on it for us. They would patrol and watch the catamaran and then let us know if anybody had messed with it. The following day, Amanda and I took the catamaran out under much stronger winds and, quite frankly, got our rear ends kicked. The term pitch pole, I fully understand the definition of that term now. But hey, we had a great time, learned how to properly right a catamaran, and didn't have it turtle on us. So it was a great day. No one hurt, nothing damaged, and a fast, fun, amazing ride. These little Hobie cats will really scoot. Now to get a bigger one. Rodanthe Water Sports is right on the water, right on the sound. And it's really nice to be able to camp there and, walk 50, 60 yards to the mooring balls that they provide and, unhook the boat and go. So it's really convenient. Plus you can keep an eye on your boat. There's very few places on the Outer Banks that allow that type of amenity. So again, you're I guess making a compromise with space versus, being able to walk right out to the boat and go. That is my wife sailing the Sound in an Opti. She is kicking. I think she's gonna ram me. She's kicking, man. Proud of my girl. But the sailing on this part of the Sound is remarkable. I guess where the Outer Banks juts out into the Atlantic so far, kind of like the knee of the Outer Banks, if you would, there is an ample amount of wind. And at times, it's actually too windy for our skill. I've torn up some sails and done some damage to the boats with the excessive amount of wind. Sunset during a cruise.